All right, now that we did our full field stuff, now we're going to get into our some more of our vertical game pass game stuff. All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is our smash and sell concepts. All right, and they kind of go in together. Our smash concept is really simple, but we add a lot of tags to it. All right, so let's talk about smash first. Okay, smash and smash with tags. All right, so smash. Nothing big, earth-shattering here. Is normal smash. I love smash. It's always been a good play. It's a play that I've always run. Okay, always run. No matter where I've been. It's just that now we're starting to use that now more as a quick game and as a 2-minute type play. Also, we use it to tag on things and tag things with smash. It's just a great football play. Now, when you install smash, you can do it 2 ways, okay? And then how I have it drawn up here. All right, remember our protection is the same. All right, we got the back on the man side, so I don't have to really get into the protections. We've talked about that. All right, so the Y and the H, they're on the smash route. All right, and they're getting that thing, they're pushing that thing about, 5 steps or about 7 to 8 yards, foot in the ground, and they're running a high corner. Okay, running a high corner route. All right, so we're right foot in the ground, and he's getting on a high corner route. Okay. Now, the outside receivers, all right, you can run hitches or you can run outs. Either one, okay? I like the hitches, all right, but I wanted to draw up the outs too because, you can run that as well. You can condense the formation and run outs with those guys, okay? But typically, we run about a 6-yard hitch with our smash concept. So the read for the quarterback. I typically tell him pick a side and roll with it, okay, when we're running smash. I like to go away from the Sam, all right, because, the Sam can create maybe some issues, all right, in the drop. But, I really want him to pick a side and go. Whichever side he feels he's got a better matchup. We do that through film study. Now, easy read. If it's too high, all right, what's the depth? The eyes and leverage look like for the cornerback. Is the corner bailing? All right. Is he tight? All right. Is he playing off? A lot of that tells the quarterback what to do in his drop. Now, if it's 1 high, what's the depth, eyes, leverage of the corner? Are they tight? Are they playing off? Now, I'll tell you if it's cover 1 or cover 3. All right, so what the quarterback does, he picks his side, pre-snap. If the corner is tight and he's unsure what he's going to do, he's going to take a 3-step gun drop to see what happens. In that drop, he's reading the corner. The corner bails, he's throwing the hitch. In that drop, if the corner's playing tight coverage, some type of man, and I don't like the hitch, I'm going to take the corner out. Okay? And we want to drop this thing away from the safety. Okay? Really want to drop this thing away from the safety. Now, if the corner pre-snap, whether it's 1 high or 2 high, if it's pre-snap and the corner is playing loose off coverage, all right, the quarterback can go ahead and commit to throwing the hitch right now and just 1 step drop it and get the ball out there quick. That's your quick game. Remember when everybody would call just all hitches, all right? I don't like all hitches, all right, because if they're playing tight coverage and you call it the wrong time, you got to call a timeout or you're going to have a pick or something bad's going to happen. By running smash as a way to run quick game, now you kind of have an answer built in if everybody's playing tight coverage, okay? So that's our smash concept. Nothing too new there, right? Just regular smash. All right, here's a tag off smash. All right, if you're getting where the safety, okay, is playing over the top and really, really biting on the corner route, all right, you could tag a H skinny, okay? So we'll go smash H skinny, okay? And by tagging skinny, the H can run a double move, you know, on the safety, okay? He can, you know, run at his normal depth, all right, put his right foot in the ground, break for a step, and then get back on a skinny post. All right, get this safety, open his hips and run over, and then break it back to the middle of the field. All right, read for the quarterback on this. Read for the quarterback on this. We tell our quarterbacks, okay, H skinny's tagged, it's probably a shot play. All right, so he's going to say, all right, 1, 2, 3, and he's reading this for the shot play. All right, if we got it, we got it. If it's not there, that safety rotates over the top, and you can come back and work your hitch over here. Okay, always have a bailout, you know, and you can work your hitch. If for some reason, you know, you get here and you don't like it in your drop, he can get his eyes over here as well. All right, but typically I like it for him to go, if he don't like this because some type of safety rotated, all right, if this safety rotates to the middle field and it's some type of cover 3, you know, and he doesn't like it, he can come back over to the hitch. Okay, so that's a tag you can use with smash. Smash H skinny. You can also run the same thing with the Y, just by tagging Y skinny. Okay, it's the same play. It's just to the Y. All right, this is one of my favorite plays that we have in our playbook. Ran it at Thompson, and we've been really successful with it at Massillon. Massillon ran it before I got there, and then we just kept it in. We really like it as an offensive staff. All right, so putting the Z on a trail post. Okay, what a trail post is. All right, he is at the snap of the football. All right, and depending on this guy, who that guy is, if he's fast enough, you don't really have to condense his split, okay? If he's not fast enough, then you may have to condense his split a tad, okay? Hopefully you don't have to, all right, because then you don't really tip your hat to what you're doing. So our guy doesn't have to condense his split. You can also put him in motion. You also can put him in motion. I got some clips of us putting him in motion. So what he's doing, he is running at a great angle to trail the Y. So the Y is on his normal, running a corner route at his normal depth. Okay? So he's running at about 5 steps, which ends up, 5 to 7 steps. It ends up being around the 8-7 yard range. Okay, he's putting his left foot in the ground. He's breaking to his corner route. All right, when the when the Y breaks, the Z will put his right foot in the ground. He'll break to the middle of the field on a post. Okay, so that's why we call it a trail post. He is trailing the Y. When the Y breaks, the Z breaks to the middle of the field. Now, the Z has to be smart. All right. We want this thing trail, and then when he breaks, we wanted a good skinny post, okay? Right in between the safeties. We're running smash over here to hold the safeties, okay? To hold the safeties. This safety will jump over on this corner, so now we should have him. Now, if they rotate safeties, okay, then our Z knows to break this thing off into a dig, okay? Break it off in front of the one high safety. So our quarterback, again, this is a shot play. He understands his number one read is trying to hit the trail post. All right? If the safety gets over top, he has taken this before, all right? But his initial read is the trail post. But if the safety rotates, okay, and they're running some type of cover 3 scheme, all right, then the Z has to break that thing off to a dig, okay? And the quarterback knows I'm throwing a flatter ball here, okay? Now, we've had some teams where they try to rotate and we've already gotten behind him, and if he's behind him, he can stay skinny. That's why we say keep it really skinny. He can stay skinny on it. Now, if this safety just bails and it gets cloudy for the quarterback, he can just come back over to the hitch. Okay? So he can trail post down to the hitch. But typically, you know, versus man coverage, this is a great play versus cover 5 or man free, you know, or cover 2 man, you know, man, whatever you want to call it. I call it cover 5. So that's, you know, man underneath with 2 safeties over the top. Great play for that. So that's our trail post. Okay. And again, if the safety rotates, we can convert it to a dig. Also, if it's really wide open, we can choke it down too. All right, I got some clips of it choking down. I'll show you. All right, this is the trail post, and I put it in the smash presentation because it's in that smash family, right? All right, so this is the trail post with max protection. Sometimes I really like it when teams are going to bring 7 and play man. This is a great play for it, especially if this safety's down. Okay? You can do whatever you want backside of this to a 2-by-1 set. He can run an out, and that can be a free access thing that you read pre-snap if that's what you want to make out of it. He can run an MOR to pull that corner and to have a shot play if this safety's down like what's drawn here. He can also run a skinny post. We've done that a lot, all right, where we read pre-snap, if this safety's down, we'll take this, all right? And then if the safety's back, up top, we'll read this side. All right, but we got it max protected here. You know, the Mike and the Sam are coming. The fullback can pick up the Mike. The T can pick up the edge. And look at this great protection here. Man side, slide side. We're all protected up. And now these guys are playing man coverage, and we're running a trail post. I really like it versus man. Great shot play versus man coverage. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to skip to the film of all of our smash stuff, and then we'll get into our cell. All right, so what we have here is just our smash with the trail post. See how that opens up? You know, this is in a 2-minute situation. This is in this region championship game in 2018. All right, and we had to go, 80 yards with about 1:40 to go, and we ended up scoring on this drive. And this play right here really got it going. We got called for holding, and now we're backed up. And look how deep these safeties are. And they're playing cover 5, where it's man coverage with 2 safeties helping over the top. Well, they're so deep. Watch this play unfold. We're running our trail post. And see how he's not really running a post? He's kind of choking it down in grass. The reason he's doing that is because these safeties are so deep. And our Z was a pretty savvy kid. And if you're going to run this play, all right, you want whoever's on that trail post, you want probably a senior or a junior or a really good somebody that's really football savvy that gets it. Kind of feels it out, when to choke it down in the middle of the field and when to run a post and when to run a dig, okay? But look how he just kind of chokes this trail post down. We hit him over the middle, and it ends up being a big play for us for a first down. You can see here from the end zone shot. Okay, now here is the trail post. You see, he breaks it right off to the middle. That safety right here gets off the hash, And now we've got our trail post right down the middle of the field. This is in a scrimmage game. Big play for us. Now here is an example of what I was saying earlier about the trail post in a 2x1 set over here and then running a post with our X. Look at this safety. He's down. This guy's by himself. This safety is worrying about covering the trail post because we've run it so much. Watch what happens here. The trail post is a no-go because they're dropping on it, and we've got our backside post running right by them. Now, coaching point, I tell our quarterback, when we run the trail post with the post backside of the 2x1 set, I tell our quarterback this. All right, man, pre-snap, if the safety is down and you know you like that backside post, stare down the trail post. Stare it down. And what he'll do is he'll catch the ball, he'll 1, 2, and in that third step, then he'll start getting his eyes to the backside post and ready to step up, load up, and release the ball and get it out deep and rip it. All right? So if you'll watch here, watch our quarterback's eyes. He's staring down the trail post. He knew pre-snap he wasn't throwing the trail post. So in his drop, he's going to stare down the trail post, and then he's going to get his eyes to the backside post for a touchdown. Here's another trail post out of a 2x1 set. Working through traffic, getting it off for a touchdown. You can see it a little better on the end zone copy. Another trail post, hitting the backside post. You know, again, look what we got here. The safety's here. He's down. So it's one-on-one. All right? These two guys were doing a good job of switching off the trail post. So he knows pre-snap, I'm going to the backside post. He looks to the trail post side and then rips the backside post. This is a nice job of, we got the trail post, we get some pressure because we have a protection breakdown. Our tackle lets this guy get inside, and our quarterback doing a nice job of stepping up. Pocket presence. We drill pocket presence all the time, and our quarterback feels really nice being able to keep his eyes down the field. Here's another look at the trail post. You know, he noticed that he had to break it a little early here, and he's kind of choking it down across the field. Again, you want a savvy kid running that trail post. All right, here it is out of 3x1. Here it is 3x1. This is how we teach it in 3x1. Again, get good at it in your base schemes, and then you can move on. All right, we like to run the hitch here. And then he's going to run his normal landmark, what he normally would do on smash. He wants to get over on the opposite side of the hash to hold this safety. Now we're running the smash trail post on this guy. All right, we have it here. So that's how we run it in 3x1. Everyone was bailing here. Okay, that Mike linebacker was bailing. So our Z just put the brakes on. See how it choked it down, how it clears out? Turned into a big gain on a 2nd and long. So again, savvy kids, understand, don't handcuff your kids where they can't choke it down and make adjustments on the fly when people are starting to cover it. Another trail post look. And I can add, I've got some I've got some smash. Here's a good look at it. Trail post. Working across the field and scoring on it. All right, here it is where, okay, it's one high. Okay, this team, we had trail post called. We had smash trail post called. Okay, and they ended up jumping in on one high look. All right, watch what our quarterback goes with the football. He looks at it. He doesn't like it because it's one high, so he just takes the hitch. Okay, and we live to fight another down. Here's a smash trail post here. Again, versus the corner is really squeezing, but we still can get it off. Here it is again out of 3-by-1. Everybody's bailing. He can choke it down. Big gain for us. I do have a lot of smash cut-ups that I'll be adding to the system in too, but I figured that I would have a little more. I'll have a little more trail post with our smash stuff, because smash is smash. Everybody's seen it. I didn't want to put a bunch of cut-ups of us throwing hitches on there. So I will get some more smash video uploaded for the system. Now, let's get into our sail concept. Okay, this is our next down the field vertical type play that we like. This is a play that's been really good to us over the years. It's a good second medium. It's a good third down call. It's a good play. All right, so sail concept. Now, you can use sail as a flood. You can use sail as a 2-by-2 play. You know, you can use sail for various things. What sail is post by number 1 on both sides. So the X and the Z have post, skinny post. We call them take 2 post. All right, and what I mean by take 2, we want this corner bailing and we want the safety bailing. We want those guys bracketing that post. Okay, we want them containing the post. We want to take 2 guys with the post. So we teach it to our kids. We call it a take 2 post. All right, so it's a skinny post. Coaching point on these posts. All right, and he's going to put his left foot in the ground on this side, right foot on the ground on that side, you know, around the 7-yard range. All right, and he's not going to cross the hash. That's the coaching point. Don't cross the hash. All right, because we don't want them too close. So they're going to be really skinny posts. Okay, almost vertical at times. And then our sail route. Our sail route is just a deep out. All right, and it's not a square running and putting your foot in the ground 10 yards and running like a square out. Our sail route is about 12 back to 10, okay? 12 back to 10, and it's rounded coming back to the quarterback. Okay, so that's what our sail route is. Okay, and the number 2 receiver run this. Now you can do this out of 2-by-2. You can do it out of 3-by-1. You can do it out of a lot of things. Okay, but right here we got it running where we're running it out of a 2-by-1 set with a U-back. Whenever we have a U-back in the game, or we can do it with a fullback, all right, we can send him to the flats, and what it turns into, it just turns into flood. Just turns into flood. And you can drop back and throw this. You can sprint to it, which we've done. You can also play action zone or whatever, and you can boot to it. Okay, so there's some things that you can do with this sail concept. This turns into like a flood. Easy read for the quarterback. Okay, easy read for the quarterback. The quarterback's going to read post to sail to flats. Okay, so he's going to read this post. If the safety bails, all right, then he's going to come down to the sail route. All right, he's going to come to the sail route. If the safety is flat-footed, okay, or the safety jumps the sail route, which that happens. That happens a lot. All right, they're playing some type of man or some type of switch coverage or whatever, and he bites on it because sometimes defenses will lock, number 2 with their safety once he gets to a certain depth. That's why I like running this route. We run it 12 back to 10 because once you get past 8 to 10 yard range, sometimes safeties will lock on the number 2. If they do that, he jumps his sail, then we can get that post behind him. Or if he's flat-footed, we can get it. All right. If he bails, then we work the sail route. Okay. We do all that in our 3-step gun drop. 1, 2, 3. By that 3rd step, you ought to know what that safety is going to do. Is he going to bail? If he bails, I can throw my sail route on a rhythm throw. 1, 2, 3, sail. Okay. If the safety bites down, I can really load up. I can start working in the pocket, and I can rip a vertical post for a touchdown. If the corner bails, okay, and the sail's covered, they got everything covered where he's bailing here, the corner's sitting on the sail. Now you work down to your guy in the flats. Okay, so it basically turns into a flood type concept. Okay, now we try to hold this backside safety with a post backside. What's the answer if this safety rolls down in the box? We throw the post backside. Okay, and that's what I teach our quarterback. So if the safety's down in the box, okay, for the run, we're going to throw this post right now. Not even going to read the sail. Now, if it's one high and he's down in the box, okay, we'll look this safety to the sail side and throw it here. Okay? Or if he's really over the top here, or if he's cheated more to the backside post, we'll look him to the backside post and we'll come to the post over here. All right? So we have a shot built in to our flood concept is what this ends up being. Really good scheme for us. All right, so let's check this out right here. All right, so here we go. All right, so we've got our post here, our sail here, and our U back in the flats. All right, got our flood concept there. But what does our quarterback see? Our quarterback sees a safety cheated down in the box. Okay, he also sees this safety cheated to the twins. All right, so he's playing deep to keep this post, all right, and the corner is going to sit on the sail, and we got somebody to sit under the flat. So now we got what we want. We got one-on-one backside. So pre-snap, our quarterback knows he's going to take the backside post route. It ends up happening, the safety blitzes off that edge, but we got what we want in the one-on-one. This works out great because the man side is the side that we're releasing the back to. He's manned here, he's manned here. The slide side, all right? He goes inside, and we get that edge pressure, and we pick it up because that's the slide side. Worked out perfect. We do a great job of picking up that stunt. Quarterback delivers a great ball for a touchdown. This was in the regional championship this past season. All right, right here we've got sail out of 2x2. So sail out of 2x2. All right. Typically I tell him, let's pick a side and roll with it. Okay? And he's working the post to the sail. Working post to the sail. Safety's low out of his, he kind of opens his hips early. We felt good about running by him, and our quarterback let it ride for a touchdown. All right, sail out of 2x2. Look at what we have here. We got a lot of space here. This guy's playing tight into the box. We got the post, and we've got the sail. 1, 2, 3. Throws out the sail on time. Here's another sail. Does a great job getting the ball out, throwing the sail route, stepping up in the pocket. 1, 2, 3. You know, he ends up having to step up a little bit, and he's a little late on this throw. All right, but it works out. You know, he got a little pressure. He ended up having to hitch and step up a little bit to get it out there. Okay. It's really good, safe, second long call. It's a really good third down call. We like sail. Now, I love doing this type of stuff. Okay, putting a tight end in the ball game. Okay, so we got a tight end in the game, and we got the SAM set to the pass strength. Okay, that's through film study. You get your defenses, these under defenses where they want to put their SAM or one of their guys set to the twin side. All right, but what they've ended up doing here, they're under front team, they're shade 5, and they've got the SAM walked up as a 9 technique. Well, great. If we motion over here, what are they going to do? Are they going to bump the SAM off? They're going to bump him in the box, obviously. Or are they going to just bump the safety and keep him in a 9 technique for the run? So we saw this as an opportunity. We motion over here, and look what we get. We've got 2 on 2. So he's going to run the take 2 post. These guys are going to bail. Look at all that grass our sail route has. Okay? Now, if the safety were to jump the sail route, now we got the post 1-on-1. Let's see what happened here. Great job on the sail route for first down in a big game. So that's always been really good. Make teams, if they're under front defense or they're old 50 or whatever, they play with a 9 technique, and put that tight end over there and motion your receiver over and run sail, and you're going to ensure to get 2 on 2 over there. That play was in our Massillon-McKinley game this year. All right, here's a sail concept out of 2x2 throwing the post. Doing a great job there. Now, the safety just he's late on it. He's just backpedaling straight up, and he took a poor angle. All right, again. This is the same play we ran in the McKinley game. All right. They're walk down playing in a 9 technique, and we motion over, but a different result happened. This time the safety jumped down, and we got the post behind them. This is a different game. This is a whole different year. This wasn't this past season. This was in 2018. The SAM does back off, which we took advantage of in the run game later in this game. But watch how that safety's flat-footed just enough. He stops his feet just enough for us to get behind him. So again, get good at it and start dressing it up with some motion. Here's the sail. Going for a touchdown. That was the game winner against East St. Louis 2 years ago. 2 seasons ago. Dropped it in the back of the end zone. Here's a sail concept. This team, we knew were playing a lot of man coverage, all right? And this is the first play of the game. So versus man, I really like to get the box condensed. Look at this formation. We've got a tight end in the ball game. We've got a fullback, and we got a back. So we got a lot of guys in the box, all right? So that ensures us that we're going to get 2-on-2 here with two of our better receivers, all right? And they're playing man. All right, so he's going to jump the sail route. That leaves us one-on-one with our guy that he's an Ohio State commit, so we feel really good about that matchup, and it was a great way to start the game off of, getting a one-on-one, taking a shot over the top, first play of the game. So you see that safety jump down. It allows us to get behind the defense right off the bat to start the game off. Here's us throwing the sail. Again, pick a side. He goes with the boundary side, which is a great side. Throws the sail route. 1, 2, 3. Ball's out. Same here, throwing the sail into the boundary. Yeah, this was a unique thing that happened, and this is just, kids being savvy. He runs a sail, everything's really covered, and he just opens up and starts working back to the inside. Our quarterback throws him inside. Yeah, and you look here, we've got 2-on-2 both sides, so we call sail, and we complete this sail route over to the left. Right at the sticks for a first down. Another sail concept. Third down. Look at the take two posts. He's taking two guys. He's trying to rally on the sail, but he gets caught up. Same route here, the sail route. Look at the take two posts, taking two guys, covering the post. We got our sail concept right here by the sticks. Another sail concept, running, taking two posts, throwing the sail out. So it's a great play. It's a great shot play, but it's also a great, intermediate type of, third medium throw or first down play. It can turn into a shot play. It can turn into a big first down. So we really like it. Again, you run out 2x2. You can condense the formations. You do a lot of things to get what you want, to get that 2-on-2 and possibly get a big play out of it. So that's our smash with tags and our sail concept.